It is the world famous KROQ. I'm Nicole Alvarez. I'm here with Rancid. Hello, Timothy. Lars. Hello, you guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you guys really record this album at Skywalker Studios?
Skywalker Ranch
Yeah,
in Marin County.
Did you really?
That's true.
How'd that happen? That's kind of cool, you guys. Kind of
Well,
cool,
it's
just a little bit.
It's very cool.
Brett Gurewitz, who's our producer and who's our sort of like our dad, pretty much. He's our dad, and he's a producer, and he knew a guy up there, one of his buddies, and we had always kind of talked about maybe doing a record up in the Bay Area again, and this would be the record. So he's like, one of my friends called me, and he works at Skywalker Ranch, and I'm not gonna totally out him, but he's a huge Star Wars fan too. Brett Gurewitz is. And he's like, so we have this opportunity to go up there and record. You guys want to do it? And we're just like, yeah. So that's kind of really how it went down.
Did you geek out like a little bit though?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars. If you grew up in the '70s, you saw Star Wars at some point.
I grew up in the '80s, I think, and I grew up watching that, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know
Although,
if you guys know.
it's kind of weird because you're like mandatory stormtrooper costumes when you're recording.
I fell in love with the Stormtrooper, by the way.
You did?
Yeah,
How did that
I
work
did.
out for you?
It didn't.
Really?
But it's okay. I'm still waiting.
Well, because most of those guys are,
Yeah,
they're
I'm still
evil.
waiting. So I don't know if you guys know, but when I met Tim, one of the best things about him, one of the things I love the most, is the way that he loves you guys. Like brother. Like it's a different not like different though than brothers. Like he really, really, really bases his life on you guys. So how long have you guys known each other?
I've known him since we were 5.
He doesn't suck.
What?
He doesn't suck.
No, he doesn't suck.
Yeah, no, he doesn't suck.
I met Matt when we were in this club called Y Indian Guides, and it was a father and son program, and we've been friends ever since.
Yep.
Do the math, man. That's a long time. And we
No.
started playing music over 20 years ago, and then we put out, our first record was Operation Ivy EP, and then the Operation Ivy album, and that was in 1988, and the album came out in '89. So, goddamn, that's a long time, man.
Okay,
a long time for playing punk rock. You know what I mean?
Okay, so how'd the new record start? Like, who started it? Who called who and was like, okay, we have to make music right now?
Lars Felix says that's this one.
We always kind of like, always kind of know that we're gonna come back. Rancid's kind of like the mothership, you know what I
Yes.
mean? So like, he did a solo record. I did a couple solo records. He did some records with the Transplants. Matt was playing in SD, you know what I mean, for a little bit. So we were all kind of doing different stuff, and it's just kind of like, you always kind of come back to the mothership. You
Absolutely.
understand?
And Brandon's got Unknown Studios.
Exactly, he's a producer.
In Utah. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are we on live on the radio?
Yeah.
This is live.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Timothy, you know
I
me
had no
very
idea.
well. Like, would I lie to you?
No, you would not.
Would I lie
No,
to you?
would I lie?
No, you would not.
Who sings that? Eurythmics, right? Would I lie to you? Okay, so as far as like the
Annie
other
Lennox,
records,
let me tell you something about Annie Lennox, man. She was
Please
hot.
do.
She was hot. She was
Really?
in a,
You
she
like
was in,
that,
she was in
though?
a band. She was in a band. Her and the other dude, called the Tourists. And in 1982, I went down to Tower Records to go buy a punk record, and I saw a Tourist record, and it looked kind of punk, and I brought it home, and it turned out it was Annie Lennox.
all right, very nice. All right, as far as
Sorry.
like the other record, no, it's fine. As far as the other records, how does this one stand in comparison to the other ones?
Well, we honestly, like, we love all our records because we
As
put
do we all.
we put 100% into every one of them. But this one
But what
Is-
was like
is-
the motivation behind this
is
one?
my favorite of all of them. Imagine that. It's true.
Okay, why though?
I'm not the one who knows why. I'm just here to tell you how I feel. That's your
Yeah,
job.
but I could ask you, mother.
Listen, if he's
That's
telling
your
you
job.
how he feels,
I accept
you
his
understand?
feelings.
You're getting some real deal stuff.
But Lars, I could ask him why.
Why he feels that way?
Yeah, why is this your favorite? out of all these awesome records that we love so
Listen,
very much,
here's the
why
thing.
is this one my favorite?
This record is unique in the sense because the whole band was right there around the table making the record happen from day one. I mean, we took 3 months in 2007, October, November, December, where we went to Brandon's house in Orem, Utah, and the last time I got yelled at, me and Tim were walking down the street in this town and got yelled at in a truck. But anyway, this is a whole different story. But we
You
took
guys
a
got
week.
in trouble?
No. These guys, drunk guys. Well, maybe not drunk because it is kind of an area where you don't find a lot of booze. But the point I'm trying to make is that we took 3 weeks, a week out of each month. We sat there and we demoed the majority of the record at the house. And what we would do is we would sit down and we'd come up with ideas and just kind of throw it out there. And it's just it's like this is like, for us, I think, with the chemistry that's happening now and the friendship the way it is now, it's like it's stronger than it ever has been.
Yeah, and with Rancid, the chemistry's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not manufactured.
You know what, you guys?
These
it's
are my
very,
brothers no matter
it's
what,
very
you know?
obvious that it's real. And I don't know you guys very well, but I know him. The way that he loves you guys is awesome.
I mean, they know me better than my own family knows me at times. You know what I mean? 'Cause we've
Yeah,
been together
and the fact that he would do anything for you guys,
No doubt.
vice versa, whatever,
Take a bullet.
it's amazing.
That's true.
I'd
Yeah.
stab him. I'd stab you for him.
As well you should. And when did you get a license, by the way, Timothy?
Man, I got a license a couple years ago, but I don't.
You can drive a car?
Man, I know how to drive. I could drive.
Like you can pick me up and take me to P.F. Chang's?
Let's do it.
I don't want you to drive.
I'll drive you. But all
No,
my
I'll
friends,
drive you.
To be honest, listen. All my friends, they're afraid to get in the car with me, man.
As well they should
So I
be.
got this
Hello?
license, and no one will ride with me, man. That's the truth.
Yeah, well, hello. I don't
You're
blame
really,
them, by the way.
you're really high on this PF Chang's. They paying you for the spots?
No, because he took me for my birthday, and he
Oh,
had
yeah.
like 3/4 of a lettuce wrap or whatever.
That's a full
then
meal.
Then he got all food drunk. Like we left there, and he was like, "You would have thought that
Have
he
you ever
had
been
like
food
whiskey."
drunk?
Yeah, but not like this one.
Listen to me. I'm drunk on life, all right?
Timothy, I love you. You guys,
I love you too.
This record's probably going to be awesome like every other record.
Thank you.
It's been a privilege to sit here with you guys. So thank you, Rancid, very much.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
I'm Nicole Alvarez. This is the world famous KROQ.